So definitely not major. Should go into minor. Good morning, guys. I have to be honest, I have to share it now. The past 2-3 weeks, I just felt like pure shit. I can't really say why. It's probably just too much work, too much stress, too many things going on at the same time. Like if I start making videos that are less a vlog and are more topic based, that means that I'm really stressed out because I don't have the time to capture the entire day. So, it was a rough time. Like building the studio, the tables took away a lot of time. I'm right now working on 7 or 8 songs at the same time. 2 of them, a bigger label wants to have them. One of them I'm working on, I can't say a whole lot, but it's for someone that is in the top 30 of the DJ Mag top 100. Whew. And today is like the first day where I feel somewhat relieved, because I finally had like 1 or 2 hours. I mean, I didn't sleep a lot, that still hurts, but I had like 1 or 2 hours to just like think and think about why and how. And that time and being able to think actually led to me being really creative. And I made something that I think is maybe even a good starting point for a song. And that makes me happy. Like being productive, achieving something makes me happy, less frustrated, because I felt like just, especially finishing tracks, it's just like doing and doing and doing and doing. It's no creative work actually, it's just like fixing and fixing and fixing. And I need the balance between starting on songs and finishing songs to stay sane. And like the last weeks were just studio construction and finishing songs. Anyways, I would love to share with you that creative idea, give you an insight in how I come up with songs, like the very, very starting thing. And yeah, first let's head over to the studio. First up, as every morning, playing the piano a little, training, finger skills, getting there. It's on my bucket list, like being able to perfectly play a piano. Not there yet, not even close, but training every little day, just a tiny bit. And I have to say it's perfect timing, because now that I got like the first draft of the lyrics, it's good to start finding chords. But let's start with the lyrics. So I didn't sleep a lot, really bad. I had like, I don't know, like very, like I don't feel good. So I started with like, I feel like I'm drowning. Like, cause that in general, in a more abstract way, describes how I feel like everything is loose, nothing is working, things are out of control for me. I usually have like a to-do list and it's getting fuller, then I can make it empty and cross off things, so it stresses me out a little. So that drowning feeling is like, was the first thing I could come up with. By the way, don't judge the lyrics too much. I wrote them in like 4 minutes. That was just like what I felt like. So yeah, I started with like, I feel like I'm drowning, but that's like too boring in a way. I think there are a million songs that start with like, I feel like I'm drowning or something similar. So I thought about replacing it to make it more interesting, at least the feel part. I feel is overused. So I started, I swim like I'm drowning. And that is like too descriptive. It's describing too much something, and it takes away from the actual feel of drowning and losing control. So I thought, why not I breathe like I'm drowning? First, a little weird, which makes it interesting. It's like playing a chord that isn't really right, and then again make it right. And I breathe like I'm drowning. I immediately imagine someone drowning and breathing. How does it work? But again, if you breathe like you're drowning, then you're actually not breathing. And that's exactly like the feel I wanted to capture and express. I hope this makes sense. And then I just wanted to keep on building up these pictures. It's the start of the song, it's a verse. So I just wanted to repeat the feeling with different words. So I walk like I'm falling. It's the same principle. I breathe like I'm drowning. I walk like I'm falling. I feel like I'm not here. It gives you like a hint what the topic might be. I had one sentence in between. I hide like the world collapses. That's like, I mean, it's dark, but this is like way too dark. It's then just like, I breathe like I'm drowning. I walk like I'm falling. I feel like I'm not here. Is it me or is it you? And that is kind of fine. There are verses that are a lot worse than this one, but there are also some that are better than this one. I like the question at the end. Is it me or is it you? Because it leads to the next part, which could be a pre-chorus or maybe a chorus. And questions always make the listener think, at least a little. And questions are desired to be answered. So it's interesting. You want to keep on listening, continue to know what the answer is or might be, or what's actually happening. And then I thought and thought and thought, and I was like, it's too much. It could be, again, a love song. Is it me or is it you? It could be just me and my feelings. What about like transferring it into something that is more general? And like, I think like 2-3 days ago with Vanessa, we watched the Seaspiracy documentary on Netflix, which is about how companies, fishing companies, that destroy the ocean and try to hide it, which left like a feeling of like anger in me. Plus Corona, COVID in Germany, politicians like buying masks and putting half of the money into their own pocket, and this kind of stuff also makes me really angry. Plus then climate change destroying our planet. I think in the documentary one guy said the planet is like a ship, and we're on that ship and everything is fine, but we're now starting to kill step by step the crew. So eventually we'll sink. No one will be there to steer that ship. Like all of the plants, animals, we're destroying it. Everything that supports our life. But yeah, that's a whole nother topic. So I thought, like, why not capture that vibe, the stuff that kind of makes me angry? So I changed it from I breathe like I'm drowning to I breathe like the world is drowning. I walk like we are all falling. Also here, the change from me to everyone. I feel like, and now I'm not sure if it's I feel like we are disappearing or I feel like disappearing. Is it just me or do you feel the same? Again, the question, but this time it's not me and you, which would be, again, more love story thing. Is it me or do you feel the same? So it's an open question to everyone. I hope this makes sense. That's like really just like the first, very, very first draft. I don't have an idea for a pre-chorus yet, but I think the chorus should be very simple, just like one sentence repeating. It could be just like, I feel, I feel, I feel. Something like that. I don't know. But let's try and find some chords. So definitely not major. Should go into minor. I don't know if A minor is too simple. Let me think. I'll try to come up with something. The only problem is, like, I know how to produce music, I know how to release music, how to promote music, I know how to come up with synthesizer sounds, I know all of the technical aspects, I know to a certain extent to write. I'm not a native English speaker, if you haven't noticed, so that's like a little where I'm like weak. But the one thing, which is actually the most important of making music, is singing, and I can't sing. So actually, like on top of my bucket list of things I want to learn is actually singing, but I'm too ashamed. I never tried it. Maybe I'll just give it a shot eventually, and maybe hire someone to teach it to me in like half a year, like at least like the basics, so I can sing for myself and come up with vocal melodies a lot easier. But that's something for another video. Now just chords, maybe already like a pre-chorus, chorus, I don't know, we'll see. John Sign is singing for you. It sucks so bad, no one can believe it. I tried it. I at least tried it. I put a ton like of autotune on it, and I can, surprisingly, easily find like the root note and hold it, but singing, no. no. But I got lyrics, the first verse. I also wrote a pre-chorus and chorus, really nice. Those will be surprises for once the song is finished. And since I anyways can't sing them to you, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I also wrote a vocal melody. I also got chords in there. It's C sharp minor, very moody. Let me play to you the song a little bit so you know where it's heading. I think it's the right vibe. It's still me, it's still a little club, it's electronic, but it has like this vibe that fits to the lyrics, I think. We got right here in the drop a kick drum. Anyone can do this. Then we got a higher bass that is playing cool notes. Another bass, like sustained notes. With another layer. And even like a third very low layer. Then the main sound. Very simple, very moody, like my typical style. And then we got some random notes. I always love to play like one thing just random in there. Just listen to it, leave it in there, not touch it, and eventually use it and cut it up in a way. Just like up, down. There are some wrong ones in there, but yeah. And then like there's one track, I already played this one to you, I think last week. It's the same song, but I changed almost everything. It's just some field recording, like matches, just lighting them on fire. And then the crackling fire burning as a background thing. I like it, it's pretty cool. The vibe fits exactly as I wanted. The automation is missing, so it's very static still. But I will soon record everything that I'm using, and while recording, twist some knobs and make it move. Yeah, pretty straightforward. I actually like it. I just need to get the lyrics in there, and I can't sing. So I need to find a singer-songwriter, send them this sketch right here, maybe arrange it a little more, send them all of the lyrics, and then also play in probably just like a piano or a trumpet or something that cuts through as a vocal melody so they have guidance. And then continue with the production, like arranging, mixing, automating, recording everything, putting it together, and have a full finished song that I can either maybe even play live in the future or just for other DJs to play out in clubs or whatever. I don't know. We'll see. Sign out.